Solo Raven swoop, tailing sharp. I'm the predator, heavy bass, quake, shaking plates. I'm the editor, turntables to rubble. I'm the architect of chaos, running on fumes, but my drive never lay off. Climbing high, no ladder, just claws in the wall. Skyline dreams where the wick fit a crawl. I'm the storms I calm, yeah, deadly inside. Tornado in the whip, 808's how I ride. Kicking ass, taking names, all of it mine. Crown heavy on my head, made of broken spines. Raven's flight blocking out the sunshine. Kicking ass, taking what's eternally mine. I see them talk slick, tongue sharper than they blaze, but they words fold quick, paper thin, they just fade. I'm a dark silhouette against the moon, I invade. Nighttime, conquer, cast shadows on the stage. I'm the algorithm glitch, you can't decode my flow. Every verse a landmine, step wrong, you explode. Digits in my ledger, they multiply like clones. Solo Raven, but my power breaking whole zones. Black wings spread, block the neon glow. Feathers drip venom, poison in my flow. Clock ticks loud, time to overthrow. Ravens wrapped the leash, watch the empire fall.
We gonna run that back.
Solo Raven swoop, tailing sharp. I'm the predator, heavy bass, quake, shaking plates. I'm the editor, turntables to rubble. I'm the architect of chaos, running on fumes, but my drive never lay off. Climbing high, no ladder, just claws in the wall. Skyline dreams where the wick fit a crawl. I'm the storms I calm, yeah, deadly inside. Tornado in the whip, 808's how I ride. Kicking ass, taking names, all of it mine. Crown heavy on my head, made of broken spines. Raven's flight blocking out the sunshine. Kicking ass, taking what's eternally mine. I see them talk slick, tongue sharper than they blaze, but they words fold quick, paper thin, they just fade. I'm a dark silhouette against the moon, I invade. Nighttime, conquer, cast shadows on the stage. I'm the algorithm glitch, you can't decode my flow. Every verse a landmine, step wrong, you explode. Digits in my ledger, they multiply like clones. Solo Raven, but my power breaking whole zones. Black wings spread, block the neon glow. Feathers drip venom, poison in my flow. Clock ticks loud, time to overthrow. Ravens wrapped the leash, watch the empire fall.
Welcome in, guys. It's Raven here today. We're gonna bring you a shut the fuck up. We're gonna bring you a quick one today. I just wanted to make sure that everyone's okay. Everyone's okay with what's been going on NFL wise, everything going on with the LCU and everything. I'm not too happy with either one. So what the fuck are we gonna do? As some of you may know, the two of the most popular ones left is Buff Weeb and Rastov. My personal opinions on both are they left on their good terms. They left on good terms. However, the gods of me, i.e. Keemstar and everyone, decided to say, fuck you, we're gonna ban you. We're gonna fucking Voldemort people. Voldemorting, if you don't understand, is a term used by them, blah blah blah. We don't want nothing to do with them. But anyway, I'm gonna get into that a little bit later, but I want to make sure everyone's doing okay. I'm personally not doing okay with what the hell had happened with the football game Sunday night, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna continue on, and hopefully next year we'll get them. So my personal opinion on that game is Dubrow needs to be fired. John Harbaugh, you've done your job. You got us one championship and Super Bowl, countless AFC North championships. It's time to go, bro. You need to. I don't know what the hell you've been doing or what you've been smoking lately, but that shit was horrible. That shit was fucking horrible. And I guess I don't know how I feel about this, but the whole Tyler Loop thing, it's again, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, he's a rookie kicker, and you're expected to make all these kicks straight up and straight forward. 44 yards, yeah, that's a pretty long distance kick for any high school kid. Well, back when I played, it was pretty far. Yeah, that was a shocker. We went all the way downfield. Lamar got likely in range for the field goal attempt, but all in all, it was not that great. It was not a good time. Everyone was pissed. Everyone is still pissed. I'm one of them. However, I'm wise enough to know that it's just a fucking game, and people need to understand to get the fuck over it part of it. Yeah, so right now we're going to go in depth and see what the hell, what's going on, ultimately what's going on with the NFL this year. It is going to be 9 or so months before we see any real football after the playoffs and Super Bowl. We just got to maintain that positivity for the teams that's been eliminated or who did not make the cut for the playoffs. However, like I said, every year is different, and this year was not anything different. It's a machine. At the end of the day, like it or not, the NFL is a business, and they're going to proceed what's best for you, what's best for the viewer, going straight forward instead of going, oh, a few people are going to bitch and complain, but okay, that's what it is. So today, like I said, it's more or less kind of reflection for the NFL season 2025. It was weird. It was insane. But we just got to move on and prepare for the next season. I know as a Ravens fan, it's a tough pill to swallow. We haven't really had any good luck in the playoffs for past 3 years now. We haven't made anything out of it. And you could say Lamar Jackson this, Lamar Jackson that, Mark Andrews this, Mark Andrews that, Zay Flowers fumbled on the goal line when he shouldn't have just extended. He probably would have beat Kansas City in that playoff game. We don't know. We will never know. And with the 2 seconds remaining, with the timeout, missed kick, who knows? It could have been blocked. Shit can happen, and we as fans has got to realize that stuff will happen eventually down that road. But we can't just dwell on the shit. We cannot dwell. And honestly, it's a bitch. It's a bitch. And I'm opening up Discord right now, and I'm going to see if anyone is online who would want to talk about it. No one here. Bear with me. This is something new that I'm wanting to try out. You know, it is what it is. But I'm going to take a short break before we get into everything. And I want you to really think about what is going to happen, what's going on in the NFL and everything else. I'm not going to sit here and gaslight you guys for however long this stream is. I'm not going to be that guy. So I'm going to leave you with a short break, and we will be right back.
Raven in the air, 40-49, squawk echoes loud, cutting through the time, feather sharp, talents clutch to grind, pot bars popping, every word's a sign. Raven, Raven, echoes through the sky, 40-49, we never let it die, chants in the wind, voices amplified, 44 ride 9, we forever fly. Mic on fire, burning static to ash, every bar drop, turn the future to cash. Wingspan wide, shadow cities in the flash. Podcast flows, got the haters in a clash. Skydive, hit them with the beak and the claws. Break every chain, shatter every law. Feathers black, but the message pure raw. Raven's wisdom, sharper than a saw. Squawk, squawk, voices in a trance. Echoes in the dark, make the shadows dance. Raven in the cut, no second chance. 45.9, it's the podcast stand. Raven, Raven, echoes through the sky. 40-49, we never let it die. Chants in the wind, voices amplified. 44.9, we forever fly. Raven in the air, 40-49, squawk echoes loud, cutting through the time, feather sharp, talents clutch to grind, pot bars popping, every word's a sign. Raven, Raven, echoes through the sky, 40-49, we never let it die, chants in the wind, voices amplified, 44 ride 9, we forever fly. Mic on fire, burning static to ash, every bar drop, turn the future to cash. Wingspan wide, shadow cities in the flash. Podcast flows, got the haters in a clash. Skydive, hit them with the beak and the claws. Break every chain, shatter every law. Feathers black, but the message pure raw. Raven's wisdom, sharper than a saw. Squawk, squawk, voices in a trance. Echoes in the dark, make the shadows dance. Raven in the cut, no second chance. 45.9, it's the podcast stand. Raven, Raven, echoes through the sky. 40-49, we never let it die. Chants in the wind, voices amplified. 44.9, we forever fly.
Yeah, raven wings spread the night, smart glow. Shadow whispers every word, just smoke. Feathers fall, ink spills on the ground. Dark streets, no souls around, yeah. Haunted chatting, echoes in my mind. Raven shadow, no peace to find. Solo flight, podcast of my soul. Midnight stories where the void takes hold. Clock strikes 12, the air turns cold. Thoughts unravel, my secrets unfold, yeah. Moon's a ghost peeking through the trees. Every bar shiver carried by the breeze. Nevermore the silence screams my name. Broken mirrors, reflections play the game. Solo voice, the static's my friend. Broadcast my thoughts till the bitter end. Haunted chatting, echoes in my mind. Raven shadow, no peace to find. Solo flight, podcast of my soul. And the stories where the void takes hold. Raven 44.
Welcome back, guys. As you can see, this is my Suno list. I'm not going to play anything else on here, but let's get right into some of the NFL stuff. Cowboys defensive coordinator Flores is fired after one season. I don't get why they hire these people. I don't get why they hire these people for 1 year. Pete Carroll being an example. He got fired after the Raiders went over the Chiefs. I will say this, and I'm going to be honest as I can with the Pete Carroll situation. Pete Carroll he's an old head in the league. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, I don't know how to best describe the situation, but we're just going to, I don't know. It was a bad season for the Raiders. They did not win any games. They didn't win hardly any games. It was a bad year. I'm looking at the records now, and it's a 3-14 year for the Raiders. That to me does not scream, let's fire the head coach after 1 year. That just tells me that the team needs to be rebuilt, regardless. Oh shit, hit my microphone. That just tells me that the team just needs to be rebuilt. Now, a lot of people could say that they had a shit quarterback. I understand that they had a shit quarterback. I mean, Geno Smith, he's been bounced around the league so many times, but I don't know. We'll just get into some of the news. I don't care. Miami Dolphins got rid of their general manager. Firings. Matt Eberflus is gone. Jonathan Gannon's gone. Pete Carroll's gone. Chip Kelly's gone. Tom McMahon's gone. Kevin Stefanski out in Cleveland's gone. Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot is gone. The Rams, who's actually in the playoffs, lost their special teams coordinator, Chase Blackburn, back on December 20th. Steve Wilkes is gone from the Jets. Brian Dable's been gone for a while. Shane Bowen's gone. Brian Callahan's gone. Returning for 2026 Arizona Cardinals. Monty Ozenfort is going to still be at the helm. Joe Schoen is going to be still GMing out in for the Giants. Zach Taylor's safe for now, and director of player personnel Duke Tobin is going to be there. Shane Steichen is going to still be out in Indy, and Chris Ballard as well. Now here we go. Here's some of the stuff that I kind of am interested in for many teams. Clint Kubiak, offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, which are still in the playoffs right now. They've been requested. So is Anthony Weaver has been requested. I want to see Anthony Weaver become a head coach somewhere. I mean, he being a former Ravens player himself, you know, he knows how to run defense. Ian Cunningham, Bears assistant GM, is being requested by the Dolphins. General managers, that you could see right here who's all there. And right here. The biggest one that I can think of, well, biggest two, is right here. Those two have championship caliber written in their blood. They've rode the Chiefs to 3 Super Bowls and won the thing. But however, I'm thinking that Spagnuolo will get the job over Matt Nagy. And the only reason why I say over Matt Nagy, he was a coach for the Bears, and he did not do too well. So it doesn't say anything about the Ravens yet. Of course, a lot of people are on that. Let's fire Harbaugh. Let's get rid of the GM and everything like that. You hear my dogs going absolutely ape shit. A lot of this is going to be. A lot of it you're going to have to take in consideration of what's happening. This is a slap in the face right here. And the one on YouTube especially is a slap in the face because it's the Ravens highlights of 2025. There was a lot of lowlights in 2025, if you understand what I'm saying. But that's about all I had in the NFL news. It's just for the teams that didn't make it, there's always next year. Unfortunately, we have to deal with that. And I'm not one to say, hey, let's hope for the best and go from there. Really, is what I'm trying to say. Is you got to look at the level of play. The kids are coming out of college faster, stronger, tougher. It ain't the same NFL like when we grew up in. Okay, so this is going to be a double whammy. And of course I've got the locale stuff all ready to go. But I want to get to the number one thing of why people are pissed off about Locale Live right now, or Locale Universe. And it's because of this woman right here that I'm getting ready to pull up. It's Amber Lynn Reed. Amber Lynn Reed. I'm just gonna click on one of the rando things. Why is she hated? I mean, it's not because she's fat. It's not because she's fat. It's because she's just annoying. Her material is cringy. And she just recently got demonetized on her own channel for doing all kinds of weird shit. For one, you can click on any of these and figure out why she's hated. But a lot of people are really put off because of her in the LCU. Just a couple weeks ago, or last week, there were some incidents with steel chairs, and a host is done. A host got his ass kicked. So, with everything going on, Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty, whoever the hell this sack of shit is, let's just face it, all the people that are in the LCU are sacks of shit. They are some fucking weird motherfuckers, bruh. I used to follow them. I used to watch their content. I recently went over to Rostov and One Buff Weeb stuff, and I found that was the top two I really watched. I really didn't. I stopped watching a lot of the stuff, and after Rostov got left, and after Buff left, it just went to shit. Honestly, it's not fun to watch anymore. It's just I can find a better time. I can find something else to do in my time. Honestly, I'm done. I'm done with the content. I got banned because I followed to the exiting host. I don't care. I honestly do not care if this shit goes under. But I'm sure later down the road, and I'm pretty sure Buff will take on the responsibilities and everything, but you gotta find your own TLDR on that. So, a very, 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 very reason why I was away for a long time is Mrs. Raven. I've been taking care of Mrs. Raven's well-being. And without getting into the TLDR of it, she's not doing well mentally. So I'm going to ask that you bear with me, and just follow the road, follow the ride. with that being said, I'm going to get off here. I'm taking my ass to bed. I don't know about you. Where I'm going to just relax for a little bit and do some chores around the house, but I think it's time that I think it's that time that we close this out, and we'll catch you next video, and hopefully next time it will be something that's a little bit better. Honestly, figure out your own information on whatever this is, and we'll just go from there. You guys have a good day, and take care, and God bless.
Solo Raven swoop, tailing sharp. I'm the predator, heavy bass, quake, shaking plates. I'm the editor, turntables to rubble. I'm the